What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Wrecked, and we are back at it again with another game store review. And I am super excited because it is just in time for the holiday season. That's right, the holiday season is upon us, and I bet you nerds are looking for the perfect gift for family, loved ones, or hell, even just yourself. And if you are fans of the channel, if you've been following for a while, you know that I do these game store reviews periodically because I like to find great deals, not just for myself, but for people who watch the channel. And over the last year, I have reviewed several game stores that you all know and love, and some that you don't typically love. But if you are interested in those reviews, those are up on the channel. If you're a fan of the channel and you've been watching for a while, you know that we've reviewed stores like DKoldies, Lukey Games, Double Jump Video Games with Cooper and the gang. We've reviewed Side Quest Games and several others. Actually, the biggest freaking video on the channel is actually a game store review when we reviewed The Game Room, which is still my favorite game store to shop at online. And so today I wanted to talk about a game store that has been recommended to me by not just other YouTubers like my good friend Steve, who is also known as Mr. Rightway. Check out his channel. He is absolutely amazing. But a lot of people in the comments have said over the last year, like, you have to check out eStarland. And I'm going to be honest, I've never shopped there. I've never been to their website. I've never checked them out before. And I wanted to jump into this and see what they're all about. So without further ado, let's jump in to the eStarland.com store review video. Here we go. On to the website. All right, you guys, so we are here at eStarland's website, and we're going to check them out. Now, those of you who have seen the videos knows how this works, but for those of you that are new to my game store reviews, basically it's pretty simple. Number one, we're going to be looking at price, and we're going to compare it to other places like DKoldies or other well-known game stores that people love to shop at online. And we're also going to be looking at the website as a whole, like the layout of the website, how it looks, how it functions, is it easy to navigate. We're going to look up return policies, if they offer any types of warranties. And at the end of the video, I'm going to give you basically my opinion on the store overall, and is it, if I would shop there. And if I wouldn't shop there, I'm going to be completely honest with you, because guys, I have been nothing but fucking honest about what I think of these stores, and I honestly have no idea what to expect. So let's go ahead and take a look. So this is the website eStarland when you first come on, and this is what it looks like, and it actually looks pretty nice. And right out of the gate, you can clearly see that they offer new titles, which is nice, but then they also offer retro, which I'm assuming why a lot of you are here, because you're retro collecting nerds like me. But if you do like modern titles, look, they got Cyberpunk, 2077 for the PlayStation 5, Super Mario RPG. What else? Scroll the next one. Keep going. There we go. Super Mario Wonder. So they obviously offer modern titles and retro, which is really nice. Right here at the top, it says we can shop by platform. Holy crap. There is a big list of consoles here. Things from the 3DO all the way to the Xbox Series X and everything in between. If you like Atari, Philips CDI, the Channel F, which, fun fact, the Channel F, the Fairchild Channel F, was the first console in history to have removable cartridges. They were the first ones to do it, which is, little the more you know kind of moment. Just, they have everything. Holy crap. Well, not everything, but a lot. This actually might be the largest selection of consoles that we've seen out of any game store review, which is pretty cool. So like, let's go to PlayStation 2. I'm actually really into collecting for the PlayStation 2 right now. I'm actually trying to get all of the horror games and RPG games ever released for the console. That's a feat all in itself. So right out of the gate, they have featured products right at the top, so you can get some aftermarket controllers. Looks like these are wireless controllers, kind of like retro brawlers. Then you have your HD converters, your component cables, your extension cables for your controllers if you want to play with original hardware. You have some memory cards, some some replacement cases. That's actually kind of nice because, dude, there are some games that I get that are an absolute dog shit shape, but the artwork is okay. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I mean, look, it's $1.50 for a replacement case. That's not bad at all, and it even has the memory card slot, so it feels more authentic. So, like, let's go to RPG games because, again, that's a category I'm really into. And this is them right here. All right, so we got the Dot Hat games. We've got Ark the Lad, which is, you know, a really good series. You have Ark the Lad End of Darkness, and you have the Twilight of the Spirits. I have both of these games. $10. Let's click on one and see what it looks like. So it has a used copy and a used no manual copy, and one is $12.42 for the complete copy, and then $10 with no manual. That is spot on with price charting. That's spot on with what they go for. I think I paid like 10 or 12 bucks for my copy of Ark the Lad that was complete, so no issues there. You have games like Dark Cloud, which is for $15.93. No manual, no box. Okay, so Dark Cloud complete usually runs about anywhere from 20 to 25 bucks when it has the manual in the box. So 15 bucks for a loose copy. It's not too bad. Let's go ahead and go back and, oh, well, they have Dragon Quest 8 right here for 41. So let's see, a complete copy is $41.95, and I'm assuming that is the big box, you know, the cardboard box that comes with the playable Final Fantasy demo. So $41, and no manual, it's $37. That seems right on point with what they're going for. Right here we have Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. You know, they released a remaster of it on Switch, but if you want the original copy, a complete copy is going to run you $25, $25.50, which, you know, a complete copy to me, obviously it has the soundtrack with it as well. So that's a pretty good price for a complete copy as long as it has the soundtrack. So let's go ahead and go to another platform. You know, the PlayStation 2 is a fairly cheap console to collect for. It's one of my favorite consoles to collect for. But, you know, I just looking at a couple of the RPGs, it looks pretty spot on, and definitely would buy them at that price 100%. Let's go ahead and go on over to GameCube, because we've done GameCube a lot when we're reviewing other stores. Again, at the top, their featured products, they have, you know, the HD cables and the aftermarket controllers and joystick replacements and all kinds of stuff, replacement cases if you're into that. Let's go to pre-owned games, and let's go, let's sort from high to low. Let's go high to low. Let's see what we got. What's the most expensive games they have right now? All right, it looks like we got Pikmin 2 at 53 bucks. For a used complete copy, it's 90, which is what they go for. Pikmin 2 is you know, a pricier GameCube title. Animal Crossing complete. So the thing is about this, for it to be complete, it has to have the Animal Crossing memory card. For those of you who do know that, $70 complete is right on the money with the memory card for sure. Billy Hatcher, let's take a look. No manual, no box. A loose copy is $61. Doesn't seem crazy or out of the realm of possibilities, considering the fact that I have a complete in box copy that I paid $100 for. So $61 for a loose copy, you know, an extra 40 bucks, you can get it complete. PlayStation 1, why not? Let's go with, let's go back to pre-owned, which is like all the games. And look, they have like really affordable games right out of the gate, you know, $3, $5, $7. I mean, they don't seem outrageous with their prices at all, just at first glance. Obviously, we're not going to go through every game in great detail because I don't want this video to be stupid long. I just want you guys to kind of get the gist of this website and for you to check them out for yourselves, like I do in all my videos. Apocalypse, this is a hidden gem. I covered this on my YouTube channel. It's a hidden gem for the PlayStation 1. No box, no manual, a loose disc for 15 bucks. I don't necessarily know if that's a good price because I think I paid around 20 for a complete copy. So, you know, but it is a great game nonetheless. Definitely worth checking out. Fighting Force, this is another amazing game. No manual, no box for 15 bucks. you know, that seems, for a loose disc, I don't know, man, that seems a little high. One thing, you know, we should actually bring up, let me do that real quick. So let's bring up DKoldies and just have them for an example, because I always compare stores to them because I want to show you how like outrageously egregious their prices are compared to most other stores, which I think I've proven in other videos. Again, if you want to check those out, they're still up on the channel. But like, let's look up Fighting Force for the PlayStation 1. 15 bucks for a loose copy over there at eStarland. Here, game only, they want 20. If you want it complete, it's going to cost you $24. So yeah, that their prices are about equal on that. You're going to pay about $5 more at DKoldies than you would over on eStarland. Oh, they have a Switch selection. Okay, let's look at a modern console. Why not, guys? They offer hardware, so that obviously they have the consoles right here. They have the Animal Crossing Switch right here. It's used for $265, which seems about right. 180 bucks for, or I'm sorry, $167 for a Switch Lite used, which is on par with anywhere else like GameStop. Places like that is what you're going to pay for a used one. There, a refurbished system is about $250. Switches are, you know, between like a brand new Switch is like $300 and OLED is like $350. So a refurbished one, you're getting $50 off. So that's not a bad price, you know what I mean? But oh, they offer a repairs and service thing here where you can send in, it looks like, all your different electronics. You can do pretty much any console, it looks like. That's pretty cool. They offer disc repair, video game parts for sale, so they'll sell you parts if you want to do the repairs yourself or have somebody you know do the repairs. But yeah, you can get a repair done on all the modern consoles from PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One. You can go back to the PlayStation Vita, the 3DS. You can get your Game Boys, your GameCubes, your Wiis, your PlayStation 2s and 3s, your 90s consoles, N64s, PlayStation 1s, Atari Jaguars. That's freaking awesome. Sega Game Gear. These things are always broken, so this might be a good option for you. Look at that. It's about anywhere from $25 to $42 to get your console repaired. That doesn't seem bad at all, especially if you're not tech savvy or comfortable opening up your own consoles and doing repairs or cleanings on them. That's pretty good, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, especially, you know, with a console like the Game Gear they're always broken. So if you have a Game Gear that's not working, you know, you could consider sending it into eStarland to get it fixed. And they have merchandise, where again, they have the different statues and collectibles, and look, they have like a tote bag and plushies and all kinds of stuff. Wow. Anime and video games. They have, ooh, look, they got snacks. You can get Pocky and Haichu. All right, that's cool. So you can get your snacks, and while you're playing your video games, look, you can buy socks. That's really neat, man. Like, that's so cool to me when websites have extra stuff on there besides just video games. And look, they have it all categorized down on the side here. If you want Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, Dragon Ball, Gundam, Final Fantasy, My Hero Academia, Naruto, Pokemon. They got all kinds of stuff. Street Fighter, Super Mario, Sword Art Online. They have all kinds of stuff. Like, that's really dope to me. Like, that stands out a lot because I am a nerd, as you can see behind me. I love collectibles. I love statues and little knickknacks to put on the shelf or to have in the collection. So like, this definitely speaks to me personally, and I'm sure it does to a lot of you as well. So definitely check out this part of the store because I think that's really dope. Then they have an import section. So if you're into imports, this might be the place for you. Looks like they have, ooh, they got the Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster for $100 that is imported. I bought mine from PlayAsia, so mine is also technically imported. I didn't get mine from Square Enix's store because they were gone, and everybody was asking for way more money on Mercari and eBay for a copy from Square Enix, so I just went with PlayAsia. But yeah, they offer a bunch of imports, which is cool. That's freaking awesome. And here's a list of their imports. They have 67 pages of imports, you guys. That's freaking nuts, man. Look at that. Anything from Switch to Sega Master System, like, and everything in between. That's pretty dope, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie. You got freaking Super Famicom. You got Famicom. That's freaking cool, man. If you're into your imports, and trust me, I love my import games, man, because I'll tell you, I've always said the Japanese box art is always better than the American box art. It just is. That's just fact. Look at N64 games, look at Super Famicom games. They just look phenomenal. And they tend to be a lot cheaper than the American releases. And that's cool, man. Like, if there are certain games, I don't care if they're in Japanese, right? Like the Mario Party games. I have every Mario Party game for the GameCube in Japanese, but do I really need to know Japanese to play a Mario Party game? No. Are they a fraction of the price? Yes. So if you're into imports, definitely check that out. That is awesome. Then over here, they have a trade-in tab where you can trade in your video games. That's very cool. You can sell your games to them, trade them, like that's really neat. 30,000 items accepting more video games, accessories, and systems than any competitor. That's pretty dope, man. So like, if you want to trade in some old games or consoles to, you know, get some money, that's awesome. You know, use that money to buy at the store. That is really, really neat. I know that eStarland is very, very popular with a lot of people. I know that Mr. Rightway, and I've you know, mentioned him earlier in the video. He's recommended this store before, and overall, I mean, you know, it seems pretty legit, man. Like, you know, they again offer modern and retro, and just by a couple of the games we looked at, it seems like their prices are spot on with price charting, and it seems pretty legit. Let's look at original Xbox. Why not? We did that over at DKoldies because, well, DKoldies is really expensive if you want to buy an original Xbox. Basic package, okay? $150, which is very common for an original Xbox being sold at a store. Most mom and pop shops, when I see original Xboxes, GameCubes, they are $150 at a store. You can find them for like $75 to $100 if you go on Mercari or eBay, but you remember these stores have overhead. They have to pay for things that regular sellers don't have to pay for. So their prices on consoles are going to be a little higher than something you could find at, you know, eBay or even at a flea market. Like, I can get an Xbox for $20 at the flea market. Yes, you can. But if you want something that is, you know, backed by a company, you know, and you want a little bit more peace of mind than just taking a gamble at a flea market, you know, this might be for you. Because if we look over at the website DKoldies and we go to original Xbox and we go to the system, they originally wanted $250, so $100 more, and then they slashed the price out because we all know how DKoldies does shit, right? It's $210, so $250 compared to $150, so the $100 more at DKoldies. I'm sorry, $60 more with their little deal that they're doing right now. So, and you don't even get a first party controller. Look at this controller. You get a third party knockoff piece of shit. Like, and look, if you want to get an OEM controller, it's $15 more to get the Duke controller. So yeah, so add that up, $225 versus $150 at eStarland. And you know, eStarland's prices are comparable to places like the Game Room or Double Jump Video Games. It's like, I don't even know how these guys get away with the prices they charge. I know how they do it. They prey on moms and dads and grandparents and people that just don't know any better, right? People that want to stroll down memory lane. I've said that in videos before. But like, if this doesn't show you like just the outlandish price difference between a place like eStarland or any of the other stores I've reviewed to DKoldies, it just, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's one of those things where I always use the original Xbox as an example, because I'm still blown away that they would charge $250 for an original Xbox. That still gets me to this day. Now, what I will say before we close out this video is that, you know, I obviously don't have the time to go through every single item on here. All I can tell you is from what I see is they have a really nice looking store. They have a trade-in system. They also do repair and services on electronics and consoles from all generations. They have a lot of really cool merchandise, from collectibles to clothing to knickknacks. They have really comparable, fair prices from what we've seen. Again, I don't have time to go through every game and console, but from what I have seen, the few games that I looked at and the few consoles we looked at, they're on par with what they go for and what I've seen and what I have paid, right? They also have modern games alongside retro games, and it just seems like a really cool website to check out, especially because it's the holiday season, you guys. If you're looking for cool stuff like that to buy for yourself or to buy for a loved one, why not check them out? You know, they even have a section right here, price drops in the last 7 days. So if you want to see things that have, you know, gone on sale, it shows you right here. Oh, next to the games, it shows you if you trade in Immortal Phoenix Rising, you can get up to $6.50 in trade-in. If you want a new copy, it's $25. If you want it used, it's $11. You know, so you can get your trade-in values right on the website. So if you want to trade in towards something else, that's, you know, an option for you. They keep you updated with all the current gen stuff. They have aftermarket parts, like these really cool, you know, like these really cool Dreamcast shells. So if you want to like customize your console, dude, they have replacement shells. That's very cool. They have like cool accessories for your console, like aftermarket ones, like cable extenders. I've bought cable extenders before for my N64 from other websites. They come in clutch if you want to use the OEM stuff, man, and you don't want to use a wireless controller, you know, that's not, you know, wasn't originally made for the console. So let's go lastly to their help section. This here obviously will give you all the information you need about their products, their trade-in service, their import games, their repair service, their ordering information, what they do with international orders, shipping information. Let's see, do they have, oh, and then you can contact them down at the bottom. Return policies. It accepts returns or exchanges under the following conditions. All merchandise must be in its original packaging and must include all manuals and accessories. Any new products have to be factory sealed the way you got them. Any used products being returned that are not defective must be in the original shrink wrapping. Merchandise that is defective will only be accepted for return within 90 days of delivery. If a game or DVD is defective, we will exchange it for another copy of the same item only. Merchandise that was received due to clerical error on the part of eStarland. Repair service parts can only be exchanged for the same product, etc., etc. So basically they do have a return policy that seems decent, right? It seems fine. You know, basically if something's broken or fucked up, send it back to them, you know, talk to them, get your authorization number, send it back to them, and they will take care of it for you. If it's a brand new sealed video game, like you buy a new Switch game and you open it and you don't like the game, sorry, doesn't look like you can return it. It's got to stay, you know, sealed, unless there's something messed up about it. I'm assuming if you bought like a PS4 game brand new sealed and you got it and the disc was all loose in the box, you know how you shake it around and you can hear, you know, the disc when it pops loose from the holder and it gets all scratched up, I'm sure that's, you know, an acceptable reason why you'd be able to return it. Guys, check them out. I definitely will be doing some further research on them and actually, you know, ordering some stuff from them in the future. But they offer a wide range of stuff. Like, dude, 3DO. Like, they have 3DO games. Like, that's freaking nuts. That's really cool, man. That you know, it's kind of a site for, you know, just any type of game collector or gamer. And I love that about this website. So definitely let me know what you think. I'm curious to know down in the comments, have you ever shopped with eStarland before? Have you ever heard of them before? If not, are you going to check them out? I will leave down in the video description below a link to their website. And also let me know, because it is the holiday season, What games are you looking forward to play? You know, what games are you hoping to get from Santa under your Christmas tree? You know, let me know down in the comments. I hope this review helped you. I didn't go crazy into detail on it. I just wanted to show you what they offered and the types of prices it looks like you're going to see here at eStarland. And I hope that, you know, they do right by you, and I hope you enjoy what they offer. You know, let me know if you end up ordering anything from them. To hit me up in DMs or leave a comment or whatever you want to do. And I again hope you enjoyed the review. I haven't done one of these in a while. And if you're curious about any other video game stores that have an online presence, definitely check out my other videos, because we've got some really great ones that I recommend that I've shopped at. And also, guys, if you liked the video, please consider hitting the subscribe button, liking the video, and again, leaving a comment. It helps out the channel tremendously. We're on our way to 10,000 subscribers. We're at like 8,100 right now, which is amazing. Thank you all so much for being here. A lot of you guys found the channel from me doing game store reviews, which is awesome. So again, you know, I wanted to put this out before the holidays were over so that you guys can check out another game store to shop at for your loved ones. So Wrecked signing out. Happy holidays, everyone. Happy hunting, and I'll see you all again really soon. Oh, and lastly, before you go, don't click off yet, please, 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 please. Special announcement. This Saturday, December 16th, and Sunday, December 17th, I get the honor and privilege of, for the first time ever, being a guest as a content creator at my favorite video game convention, the SAC Gamers Expo in lovely Sacramento, California. I'm super stoked about that because I've been going to this expo for years, and I've met so many amazing creators and people that are in the community, that just getting a chance to share the stage with so many amazing legends this weekend is just mind-blowing to me, and I'm super juiced about that. I have these really cool, you know, custom SAC Gamers Expo 2023 Wrecked Wizard stickers that I'm going to be handing out. I'm going to have my own booth. I'm going to be doing a panel with some other amazing content creators. We're going to talk about gaming and content creation, and there's going to be voice actors and actresses and artists and 100 vendors and food trucks and gaming tournaments and live gaming music and all kinds of cool stuff. So if you're interested and you live in Northern California, or hell, you just want to fly out to see me because you like me that much, I will leave Sacramento Gamers Expo website in the description down below. You can buy your tickets now, or you can buy them at the door. But guys, come hang out at the expo. I'm so juiced. There will be a video for that coming very soon to the channel. But yeah, peace out. Happy holidays.